Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dreamers of all ages, yes, even you with the gray hair or the toddler chasing bubbles in the corner, let me start by saying this: success is like a poorly cooked meal. Sometimes it takes longer than you expected, but when it's finally ready, it's worth every bite. Now let me ask you something. Who told you that success has an expiration date? Did someone knock on your door and hand you a calendar with your dreams written on it and the deadline circled in red? No. Then why do we keep acting like success is only for the young, the fit, or those who somehow manage to wake up at 5 a.m. every day looking like a toothpaste commercial? Let me tell you a secret. Success has no specific age. It doesn't care if you're 15 or 95. It doesn't care if you failed 10 times or 10,000 times. It doesn't care if your knees crack every time you stand up. Success doesn't discriminate. If you're willing to show up, it's willing to welcome you. To welcome. But I get it. We live in a world that's obsessed with youth. Social media makes us believe that if you haven't invented an app, run a marathon, or bought a private island by the age of 25, then you're somehow behind. Behind who? Who set this imaginary timeline? Is there some secret success police that's going to arrest you for not having your life together by a certain age? If there is, let them come for me first, because, honey, I've been behind on my life goals since the day I was born. Let's debunk this myth of being too late. First, let's talk about Colonel Sanders. You know him as the guy behind KFC. The one who made fried chicken so good it can make a vegetarian rethink their life choices. Do you know when he started KFC? At 65, that's right. At an age when most people are thinking about retirement, this man was out here hustling chicken recipes. Imagine if he'd said, "Oh no, I'm too old, nobody wants my chicken dreams now." We'd all be stuck eating boring salads. Or how about J.K. Rowling? She wrote Harry Potter when she was 32, broke, and raising a child on her own. And here we are, decades later, still arguing whether we'd be in Gryffindor or Slytherin. By the way, I'd totally be a Gryffindor, in case you're wondering. And let's not forget Morgan Freeman. That man's voice could narrate paint drying and make it sound inspiring. But do you know when he got his big break? In his 50s. That's right. Imagine if he'd given up at 49. We'd never know the soothing magic of him saying, "Once upon a time." These people didn't "let's talk about the journey." Oh, the beautiful, messy roller coaster of a journey. Success isn't just about the destination. It's about the lessons you learn, the failures you endure, and the growth you experience along the way. Every stumble, every delay, every not yet is a part of your story. Think of it like making a movie. Nobody wants to watch a film where everything goes perfectly. That's not a story, that's a PowerPoint presentation. Take your time. So what if your friend from high school has already started their own company, gotten married, and posted their perfect vacation photos online? You're not running their race. You're running yours. And guess what? You get to set your own pace. If you're 30 and still figuring out your career, good for you. If you're 40 and just starting to chase your dreams, fantastic. If you're 60 and deciding to start a band, I can't wait to buy your album. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and sometimes it's a three-legged race where you're tied to your doubts and fears. But guess what? You can still win. To let age stop them, and neither should you. Success doesn't come with an age requirement. It's not like buying a bottle of wine where you have to show ID. Success only asks one thing. Are you ready to work for it? Let's talk about the journey. Oh, the beautiful, messy roller coaster of a journey. Success isn't just about the destination. It's about the lessons you learn, the failures you endure, and the growth you experience along the way. Every stumble, every delay, every not yet is a part of your story. Think of it like making a movie. Nobody wants to watch a film where everything goes perfectly. That's not a story, that's a PowerPoint presentation. Take your time. So what if your friend from high school has already started their own company, gotten married, and posted their perfect vacation photos online? You're not running their race. You're running yours. And guess what? You get to set your own pace. If you're 30 and still figuring out your career, good for you. If you're 40 and just starting to chase your dreams, fantastic. If you're 60 and deciding to start a band, I can't wait to buy your album. Life is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And sometimes it's a three-legged race where you're tied to your doubts and fears. But guess what? You can still win. Now let's lighten up a bit. Because if we're going to talk about success, we've got to talk about the hilarious moments that come with it. Like the time you confidently walked into a job interview and realized halfway through that you had spinach stuck in your teeth. Or the time you gave a presentation and accidentally called your boss Mom. Don't worry, they've probably done worse. Failure is funny. It's the comedy show before the standing ovation. Every successful person you admire has a blooper reel. The key is to laugh, learn, and keep going. Remember, even Beyoncé had to start somewhere. Do you think she woke up one day and said, "I'm going to slay"? No, she probably tripped over her heels a few times first. Now, let's address another excuse. But I'm too old to learn something new. Oh, really? Tell that to Grandma Moses. She started painting in her 70s and became one of the most famous folk artists in history. Or to Anna Mary Robertson, who began her writing career in her late 60s and won a Pulitzer Prize. The truth is, your brain doesn't have an off switch for learning. You can pick up a new skill, start a new career, or master a new hobby at any age. And let's face it, with YouTube tutorials, you can learn almost anything these days. Want to learn how to knit? There's a video for that. Want to learn how to code? There's a playlist for that. Want to learn how to bake a cake while juggling? Okay, maybe practice that one with safety nets, but you get the idea. Speaking of education, think about the incredible opportunities the digital age offers. You can now take university courses online, gain certifications, or join mastermind groups with experts from around the world. With this access, there are virtually no excuses for saying, "It's too late for me." Every step you take toward learning equips you with new tools to help achieve your dreams. Here's the real deal. Success starts in your mind. If you believe you're too late, you'll act like you're too late. But if you believe you're just getting started, then the universe will hand you opportunities as if it's saying, "About time you showed up." Keep a growth mindset. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Cut out the negativity. If someone says, "You're too old for that," smile and say, "Watch me," and then go out and prove them wrong. Remember, mindset is a muscle. Every time you push past doubt and take action, you're strengthening it. Embrace the power of affirmations. Tell yourself daily, "I'm capable, I'm worthy, and I'm right on time." Speak your dreams into existence and back them up with effort. Let's redefine success for a moment. Many people think it's about money, fame, or fancy titles, but real success is deeply personal. It's about fulfillment. For some, success might mean starting a family, while for others it's climbing Mount Everest at 70. It could be writing that novel you've always dreamed of, or learning to play the guitar just for the joy of it. Success is about alignment, when your actions match your values and you're living authentically. Ask yourself, what does success look like to me? Once you have clarity on your definition, the path becomes clearer and age becomes irrelevant. So here we are, my friends, at the end of this journey together. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You are not late. You are not early. You are right on time for your own story. Think of your life like a book. Some chapters are longer than others. Some are filled with challenges, heartbreak, and those awkward moments you wish you could rewrite. But guess what? Every chapter leads to the next, and the best parts are still ahead. You have the pen in your hand, and you can write the story however you want. Remember, success is not a finish line, it's a mindset. It's waking up every day and choosing to try, to learn, and to grow. Whether you're 18 or 80, there's still time to build, create, and explore. So embrace each moment as an opportunity to progress. The journey of success is not about perfection, but persistence. Stay curious, stay courageous, and never stop striving, because the best chapters of your story are yet to be written. Keep moving forward.